Alright guys, good morning. It's a very early morning here in Spain. We literally just drove past a house and we're gonna check it out right now. So this is it. Hopefully there is a way in and hopefully it's still promising. It's dated from 1919. It's saying there on the facade. Maybe the other one. It's like a bathroom.
Yeah, the leaky one. It's very strange that they have the bathrooms outside of it.
That's actually typical Spanish, also Portuguese. They always have the bathroom or outside or linked to the house, but in the outer parts. Well, that door is closed, so we're gonna check the other accesses. This is also closed, man. Yeah. All closed, yeah. It's typically Spanish, the way it has been built. Well, trying the backside now. Leads us to a shed.
Yeah. Voor animals protected.
So I think there is a weed firm inside because we were smelling marijuana coming from the back of this door.
Very strong. Very strong.
We have to try to find a way in. Hopefully there is no drug lords inside waiting for us.
It's very strong.
Okay, so we made our way inside through that door over there. Right behind this door, I think it's the weed firm, but it's probably closed.
Well, probably closed. Decant closed. Oh, shit. Alright.
Floor's collapsing here.
The floor is gone, bro. There is nothing left. If you go with it all around me. Damn. How deep do you think this actually is?
So we are in the shed. Strangely enough, we didn't find any weed yet, but we definitely smell a strong marijuana scent. Maybe we just gotta check the upstairs. Alright, so we applied our microphones.
Indeed. And now it's time to
check the upstairs. We've not even seen it ourselves yet. We're still expecting to find something. If it's not a weed firm, hopefully a neat abandoned house, but we will see. We literally don't know anything about this place. Hopefully we're the only ones inside. Much dust coming outside. Wow, this place looks very, very neat at first glance, but we're the only ones. Let's just enter this room. Wow. Have a look at this. My gosh. Actually very beautiful. Have a look at the wall prints. definitely looks like this was a dining room.
Oh yeah.
Looks like this was a girl on a Holy Communion. Actually a very unique ceiling as well.
This is a beautiful spot, man.
Over here, they had all the balconies. To give you an overview. This might have been a couple who lived there. And then probably this photo here on the wall was an old picture of the man who lived there in his younger days. Religious painting on the wall here, and I think right over here that this was actually a picture of their marriage. You can definitely tell it's the same man as the man in his younger days on the picture I just showed. Look at them on their wedding day.
All the crystal.
Some gloves.
Alright, very strange. What is that? Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Yeah, I think it's just empty, man.
Yeah.
But just having a look at this room, it's definitely something we, again, have never seen before.
No. Actually, I want to see.
No, light is not working anymore, so a wheat firm is not, I think, something we are going to find inside. So
It's so strange that we smelled it so badly.
yeah, or maybe it's somewhere in a secret compartment. I don't know.
By the way, look where you just walked straight past me.
Beautiful sewing machine. Oh wow, it's a very neat singer.
Also the table. But we have to watch out over here. There was a hole in the ground. And then the bathroom over here.
Oh, actually so colorful with all these flowers on the wall.
Yeah, indeed.
Over here, Jesus being crucified. Religious was so important in Spain in the 19th century. We almost never find an abandoned home with people that were not religious.
Yeah, true, true.
But you know what? Now I really want to see the balcony. Just look over here. Only the doors leading to them are already so beautiful.
You want to open it up? You stuck?
So this would the view have been if you were standing here. It's like a panoramic view with all these windows.
Indeed, indeed. And then I
want to see this room over here. First, have a look, there's like a little cupboard over here.
Yeah.
These two pots.
Two vases.
You know that this place really reminds me of a home I did in Portugal when I was with Danny.
Yeah?
I mean, the corridor, like how this is made here, right where we're standing right now, is exactly the same. There was also a sewing machine, and it was also like a little home, but with a lot of character and just people living a simple life. I think this was a little dining part. They've probably been drinking coffee and a nice cup of tea here in the morning. Look over here at all the gents. Oh, there's actually a lot of cobwebs around me right now. So I think we're one of the first ones to actually be inside. Some nice details. And all the ceilings are wood. All wooden ceilings, and it's very fragile.
Yeah.
Look, there's another old picture over here.
From a little girl and the couple again.
Yeah, looks like they were with friends.
This is another bedroom.
Man, so many cobwebs. Actually a very, very nice find. It's just like, this is simplicity, man. People just living a simple life.
Yeah, indeed. There are so many cobwebs indeed. I feel them all around me.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling all the time.
And again, another beautiful view actually.
They had like 3 in total, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of these little balcony parts.
Pretty luxury. And that's for such a simple bedroom.
Yeah, and also very, very beautiful lamp here. Oh wow, look at this room. It's very, very tiny, but oh so cozy.
And it's very pristine.
Imagine that the people would just have been sitting here on the sofa, just watching to the television each evening, just together, gathering around. Sometimes, by occasion, they apparently also like to go on holidays. There's still some keys hanging, and over here, Mallorca. I've actually been there myself too, here in the corner. The 2 pigeons of love.
And then the last evening meal.
They were definitely so Roman Catholic. Ave Maria, it's saying here on the thermometer. Here in the corner, there is actually like a cane and 2 umbrellas. And look at the television. Quite old-fashioned one.
I don't know what that is. It's a Satan?
Maybe like nail polish or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And actually there is another room next door. Oh wow, 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 wow. Have a look at this. It's actually a very, very pristine bathroom. Oh, and a rosary in the middle. Oh, these people were so religious. There's actually 2 beds. And also very unique ones, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Again, a television.
It seemed that one was not enough. They also just wanted to watch some television while they were in the bedroom.
Well, some clothings left over here. And yeah, just a bed.
Over here, crucifix with the golden details. Wow, this bar is actually so beautiful. Also look at the walls again.
Some decoration. Yeah, they are empty.
Strange.
Clothes have been taken out.
Yeah, no clothes left. But why leaving these beautiful beds here?
I don't know.
Probably too hard to take them out, maybe. I want to see drawers over here. This one's empty. But I see some paperwork in this one. So have a look. There's actually some papers from 1974.
What is this?
It's like a bill from something.
Does it say a name?
Yeah, I think it was the woman's name. It was Elina.
Okay.
Very beautiful name, actually. The bill is still in the old currency and it's from 1985. Oh, Elina, by the way.
Okay.
Elina. This was an envelope with a handwritten letter to her, written in 1973.
That's a long time ago already. Almost 40 years.
Wow. So very nice to see like old letters. Actually, it was a beautiful writing these people had back in the days. Okay, so I think this is one of the last rooms on this floor. And have a look. So it's actually their kitchen.
A very decaying one.
Yeah, and also oh so traditional. Wow. So this home has been abandoned already since 2003. And to be honest, for that time it's been so well preserved.
It's looking, all the furniture is looking old.
Look at the old stove over here. And over here the chimney. You can definitely tell that barely any people have walked there. Wow, all the dishes are even still left to dry. That's unbelievable. Man, I can definitely tell that nobody walked there since 2003. No joke. September 2003, saying on the calendar is the last date. Over there, in that little wooden box, they would actually put their bread for the morning.
Oh yeah. And what is up there? By the way, over there.
There it's just empty.
Still some sugar left.
Some towels.
All right. Well, yeah, you can tell just some plates. You can look from the side to the other parts.
Empty. Alright, so going to the upper floor right now. I think it's an attic. It's covering the entire area of the property. But in general, it's mostly empty. Again, some religious posters here on the ground. And there's like an old-fashioned green cabinet. Maybe this was one of those cabinets they actually inherited from their parents. Some chests over here. Oh, and these very old-fashioned wine bottles. We found them plenty of times, mostly in Italy and Portugal. What's this actually? It's like a rat or a reed. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but this could also have been something religious.
Then overall you can tell that this was just a storage. Once. It's a very small balcony.
I think that was already it. It was such a small home, but
Yeah.
abandoned since 2003, so that's in total 17 years, and it was still so untouched. That's
Indeed.
just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's very unbelievable actually. I need to
It's
say.
crazy what you can just find next to the road in Spain.
Yeah, it's you know, it's over here. It's just always a surprise of what you can find. It's you never know exactly. But I need to say it was very cool that there was still some stuff left. At first sight, it was like, what could this house be? Could it be a wheat farm? Because we smelled some very good wheat scents. So, all right. And then we just found out that it was literally an abandoned home since 2003. And if you really liked it too, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, ring the bell notification button up there, and then we will see you next time. Peace out.